Now, the person who made the call, since they were anonymous and there is no victim, since there is no victim, there is no crime. Even if there was a so-called victim that claimed there was a crime, doesn't mean a crime occurred.
People call all the time.
So,
you have to respond.
again, now that you're on the scene, it's funny because now they called the police on themselves. The police didn't come here for the handicap. The dispatcher actually told them to come here and bother me.
Hey guys, this video comes to you from one of my favorite activists of all time. I'm not kidding you. He's not just a friend of mine. I actually reached out to him because I loved his work. I want to explain something to you guys before you guys watch the video. He hasn't uploaded a video in about a month, and there's a reason for that, folks. If you see down on the bottom left of your screen, there's a video that reads, "Cop Watcher becomes a predator catcher," featuring OBL Nation and Jersey Watcher. Jersey Watcher went out to go help OBL Nation catch a predator. Some things happened. OBL Nation said some things while Jersey Watcher was recording, and these guys ended up getting arrested. OBL Nation was released almost immediately, not sure why, but Jersey Watcher ended up staying in jail for a while. Jersey Watcher's house was raided. All his electronics were taken. They haven't given them back. And it was stipulated that he cannot use social media right now while he's facing these charges. I'm gonna drop some links for his videos in the description and in the pinned comment. I want you guys to go binge watch this guy's channel as much as possible. Let's help his channel keep the algorithm going, guys. You guys are without a doubt gonna absolutely love Jersey Watcher's work. So here we go, folks.
Here I am, Christo Macropoulos, running for mayor on the Protect the Children platform. And I'm out here in front of Sam Joshi's campaign headquarters to debate that zero integrity, morally bankrupt piece of shit. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You guys want a ticket? Oh, Officer Asteline, are you aware I filed a tort claim against you?
Yes, I am.
You are aware about that? Hey, how you doing? I love Officer Hashmi, never violated me in my life. So, I don't know, you tell me, why is there a non-handicapped vehicle parked in the handicap spot?
Crystal, I just got here, man.
Just got here?
Yeah, I just got here. You saw me doing it.
I'm not going to tell you how to do your jobs.
Yeah, no, it's all
You
good.
guys just observed a disorderly person's offense, so... Are you guys going to give your, what's it called? What's that thing you guys call it when you don't have to ticket somebody?
Special.
Yeah, are you guys going to give
Okay,
this...
We'll double check. Make sure they got it. Sometimes they don't display it. It's on the plate.
Okay, we'll double check, but we're
What's going
all...
on?
They also want to double check the name because I noticed the dispatcher wanted the license plate. I bet you they wanted to cross-reference the name to warn them to leave, like they did over in Carteret with the principal and vice principal. But we got him. You guys tell me what's going on.
Someone called, man. I don't know what the person's name is. They refused to give it. They said that they harassed people out here. I just got here. It doesn't seem like you're doing that. You're just standing here recording. Nothing wrong with that. As people were coming in, were you saying anything about you?
Oh, I didn't know you got that call. Oh no, there was a very nice lady, very pretty hair. I gave her compliments on her hair. But the call that you guys were supposed to really receive is about the handicap. That's why I guess there's a disconnect right now. What's going on?
Did you call or somebody else?
I let people on the stream know to call 732-248-7400 and let them know somebody's violating the law. He's not even handicapped, and we want to ticket him.
I want you guys to understand something before you make any judgment calls. Jersey Watcher is not out there to rat on people. A lot of these folks that Jersey Watcher stumbles upon actually work for campaigns. They're political parasites. They think they can do whatever they want. Jersey Watcher is out on a mission to basically highlight what they're doing. Show you, the people, what's going on out there. These public officials are running around like a lawless crowd, folks. All right, keep watching.
You haven't been like harassing anybody?
No, I haven't been harassed. And if I have been, you guys can watch the stream later and charge me. Have I ever... Officer Estelin believes me because he knows. He's been through the process, the tort claim. I didn't want to file the tort claim on you, but you were there. It was improper training and supervision by Captain Todd, and hopefully we can fix these mistakes in the future.
All right. Like I said, Crystal, we just get a call. We just got to respond.
Now, the person who made the call, since they were anonymous, and there is no victim, since there is no victim, there is no crime. Even if there was a so-called victim that claimed there was a crime, doesn't mean a crime occurred.
People call all the time.
So,
you have to respond.
again, now that you're on the scene, it's funny because now they called the police on themselves. The police didn't come here for the handicap. The dispatcher actually told them to come here and bother me.
Not open, right?
They are. So yeah, I got a tort claim on Officer Asseline.
What you been up to, man?
Not much. Oh, I still got to OPA request all the cameras that showed up at the Edison Republican committee.
When was this?
Remember with the Muhammad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Off the Uber Jet.
Yeah. I got to get all those body cams and.
Let me explain something to you guys really quick. Jersey Watcher's opponent tried to make Jersey Watcher out to be a racist, but I want you guys to know something. A lot of the people in that community are from India, and a lot of those people go up to Jersey Watcher and really appreciate his work. They know they have a bad apple in office, folks. All right, keep watching.
Throw them online. But yeah, no, I just came here. I had some questions for his campaign staff. I want to know, hey, you guys are getting the auto win. So why do you need to, are you sure that there's an ordinance about campaign litter that when I try to walk on the sidewalk over there, if it's obstructing where I'm walking, I can actually remove every sign over there?
Oh, is that true?
That is true. And I advise my viewers, they can actually cut down that Sam Joshi sign because there is an ordinance. It's not legal, but I also warn them, that sign is constitutional. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know? It's one of those double-edged sword things. The town council lawyer Northgrave insinuated it certainly could be cut down, but I want to tell the viewers not to do it because the Constitution overrides that dipshit Northgrave. And even though he's my political opponent, we will not stoop to the lows of cutting something down like this narcissistic sign. Let's go see what Officer Asseline is doing. Discretion, it looks like.
He's gonna see if you can find out whose it is and get him to move it into a regular spot.
Oh, so it seems like we're giving him a discretion for.
There's two other handicap spots.
There is two other handicap spots, but that is a third handicap spot. So now we see Edison Police giving more discretion to Sam Joshi's campaign. This is like a spit in the face to the residents, the taxpayers, and the people who are actually disabled and our disabled veterans who actually need these parking spaces. Officer Asseline, instead of sending a message to them, instead of sending a message to the viewers watching, is this the message you want to send, Officer Asseline? We're going to show discretion when people are breaking the law, but when we have somebody in the town council doing their constitutionally protected activities, we're going to arrest them, we're going to lock them up.
Police officers and public officials and judges and district attorneys, they will always tell you that police officers have to give tickets. They have to take people to jail in order to maintain law and order. But folks, you see police officers out there running stop signs, speeding without emergency lights, breaking all kinds of traffic infractions, parking in handicap zones. Over and over again. It's like this do as I say, not as I do mentality. That's never worked at home, folks. How is that going to work out there on the streets?
This is a great example of why we have a disconnect here in the community. Oh, is it your vehicle, sir? Look at the disgust, the disdain, the fact that the officers are actually forcing him to follow the law. Wow. This is truly typical of the Sam Joshi and Keith Hahn campaigns. Wow. I do agree you're handicapped, sir, but in other areas. This is truly a slap in the face, Officer Hashmi. Officer Asseline, is this, did we give them the discretion because you're so disgusted that a member of the public will actually file a tort claim and sue the Edison Police Department for violation, deprivation of civil rights under color of law,
Like I said,
and malicious prosecution?
If nobody was cheated out of a handicap parking spot. He's there. He moved in a couple minutes.
That's not the law.
I understand, but that's why I'm using my discretion, right?
You're not using your discretion because it's not somebody
It has
who's
absolutely nothing to do with
statistically going to
police.
be the next mayor, and you don't want to be retaliated against by Sam Joshi like he retaliates against all his political opponents.
Absolutely. I have no idea who this guy is. It's got nothing to do with that. I'm not a very political
That's
guy.
Sweet sweatshirt.
Oh, the butt hub? Hell yeah. No, but that is a disdain you're showing to the community. no respect, zero integrity, morally bankrupt. There's so many spots. There's so many spots out here. You have to actually take up one of our handicap
Could it be
spots.
possible that it's a rental and my tag is in my car is in the shop? That's just not.
It's a rental and your tag is in the shop. We will hold you accountable, sir. We will give you time from November 2nd to show that Edison residents that Sam Joshi's campaign does respect members of the public. But I think you would have led with that first. I think you would have said, hey, the officers would have checked. Officer Esseline, you said you were going to check if he was...
The car's not registered.
It's a rental, so it's not rental.
Hey, removing the car.
Nice excuse, sir.
But
Quick.
you make a fair point. Now that you're done, you're leaving, though, right?
Huh?
But the entire point you were here.
Do I have to leave, Officer Esseline?
You don't have to leave.
Thank you.
Okay, so it was actually BS excuse is what you're saying.
Huh? I never told you that's why I was here. I was here conducting a news story, and then I saw a violation of the law, and I reported that violation of the law, sir. So where are we going with this?
So you were harassing our canvases.
Oh,
Camera in their face.
he's the one. So I didn't actually say to the young lady that came, beautiful hair.
Do for the rest of your day?
Is it harassment for a member of the media to ask, hey, we have an ordinance in this town with campaign litter, and to let you know that we can...
You have a press credential?
Yes, sir, with New Jersey Corruption Watch. Over 30,000.
You have a press credential?
Yes, sir.
Can you display it? Because the media is supposed to display their press credential.
We have to display the First Amendment, freedom of the
You
press.
said press credential.
You said we have to display the First Amendment.
First Amendment says that.
I also have press credentials that I don't even need that.
So this is what it's come down to, folks. Americans not knowing that we have rights. Americans believing that you need a press pass in order to ask questions and document and record. Americans believing that their feelings matter more than your rights. This is a crying shame, folks. I thought we were better than this. You absolutely do not need a press pass to record and document and ask questions. Jersey Watcher is correct here. It is all covered under the First Amendment of the Constitution, and that's what we teach on our channels. We're non-political. We teach the First Amendment, the simplicity of it. Keep watching.
I don't need it.
So is it your First
It's
Amendment?
trash because the First Amendment covers my protected activity.
And no one's stopping you.
I can actually go home.
We're actually supporting your activity.
I'm gonna burn my media pass just to prove a point. The USA Constitution overrides even that media pass.
The Constitution prevents the government from hindering you.
Get out of here.
Gentlemen, thank you so very much.
City, I'm gonna talk to them.
You saw how they're giving them the discretion.
Yeah.
And here, this guy, actually, I do have another report I want to file. I want to file a report on this guy who made an anonymous complaint. I'm going to Oprah request. You made an anonymous complaint, a false complaint. You said I was harassing somebody. Who is it that I harassed, sir? I have this whole thing on camera. So when we prove that you made a false complaint for me telling a young lady how beautiful her hair was, I'm going to file a charge with you. And I'm going to see you in court.
This guy right here in the black shirt, folks, is the perfect example of what mainstream media does to people. It makes people want to feel all safe in their feelings. I mean, just look at the guy. He looks super safe, doesn't he?
And then I'm going to change the venue because Edison is very corrupt. They've already maliciously prosecuted me many times with town council members, members of the media, conspiring with other political operatives to do so. So if you think Edison's going to protect you, they can't protect you. We're going to transfer the case, and it's most likely going to land in Highland Park, buddy.
All right, Christo.
All right, guys.
All right, we're gonna head out, man. Like I said, you can do
I'm
whatever you
gonna-
want, man. You're
'cause
not
it's-
bothering nobody.
Thank you.
If you need us, give us a call, all right?
Do you think it's harassment to let a young lady know how stunning her hair looks?
I don't know, man. I wasn't here, so I don't know what was said.
Harassing depending upon who's the receiving end of it.
I don't know.
Anyone can feel harassed at any time. You know what I mean?
You guys, I thought this would be a good time to explain the difference between flirting and harassment. Hey, that dress looks sexy on you. The guy on the left, when he says that it's flirting. But the guy on the right, hey, that dress looks sexy on you. It's considered harassment, folks. It's extremely important to know the difference.
I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a stretch. I'm still going to do a false report on this guy for, what did he want? Did he want some guy on steroids flipped out and come over here and blow my brains out? What did he want? No, I'm not bothering nobody. Typical of the Sam Joshi campaign staff to do this, to try to get somebody arrested for
Well, we're not doing
comment,
that.
asking
I don't think
questions.
they want anybody arrested. I think it's
They don't want anybody arrested, but he was ordered to arrest somebody at a town council meeting for doing their constitutionally protected activity, and I filed a tort claim on Astaline. And though they actually should have told you not to come to this scene because I'm here, but they wanted you to come to this scene because they knew you were going to give the discretion. They were like, Astaline, go get his ass.
All right, Chris.
All
Have a
right.
good day, man. We're gonna head out of here.
I'll see you.
Good to meet you, all right?
I'll see you. And tell Captain Todd next time, if he's not on duty, he shouldn't tell you who's on duty, who you can arrest. Even if
don't see you later.
all right, man. So they promoted Dudash, huh? You know why I think they promoted Dudash? Because after the videos of him coming out, how he tried to solicit charges on me, he was possibly going to get demoted for improper training and supervision of officers, so they had to put him on a BS appointed position. All right, I'll see you. Tell Dudash I'm releasing that video. He's not qualified to be the deputy chief. And when I vote for me for mayor, I'm gonna remove Dudash. I'm gonna fire everybody, Martin, including you. All right? Don't hold it against me, but you're getting fired too. Hell yeah.
All right, guys, pay very close attention to what I'm about to tell you. Jersey Watcher went out with OBL Nation. His name is Remy. He went to go do some predator poacher videos. Remy said something during that interaction with those folks that they were trying to catch. Jersey Watcher was sitting there recording and documenting. They both ended up getting arrested because of something that OBL Nation said. OBL Nation got out of jail before Jersey Watcher, and he went live. I was watching that live stream, and in my opinion, Remy was trying to throw Jersey Watcher under the bus. I want you guys to understand something. Jersey Watcher is absolutely loved in this community. We know he's a solid dude. OBL Nation Remy is not loved in his community. A lot of folks have reached out to me and said this guy is bad news. He's one of the worst to ever do this. Talk to Jersey Watcher, tell him to stay away from this guy. Before I had a chance to talk to Jersey Watcher, this had already happened, folks. You guys do me a favor. I'm gonna drop the link to Jersey Watcher's videos in the description and in the pinned comment. He is not allowed to upload anything right now to social media, but we are allowed to help his channel. With that being said, folks, go subscribe to Jersey Watcher if you haven't yet. Binge watch his videos. You're absolutely gonna love them. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.